if we haven't met before, I'm Mark Williams of PapaBoiOutdoors. I've been backpacking and hiking for 40 plus years. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like and subscribe and ring that notification bell to make me rich and famous, and thank you so much. I have a lot of Outdoor Vitals gear. Do I really need it? And is it any good? Let's find out. Hey guys, so today I want to go through my Outdoor Vitals gear and give you some ideas of what I like and don't like about it. So I've bought a lot over the years. I've been a member for about 4 or 5 years. It means that I send in $10 a month. That's my money. I can use it however I want. So usually I let it accumulate and I buy freeze-dried meals before I go out on a hike because it's such a good deal. But I mean, I buy other gear too. So I'm going to start off with a neck gaiter. This is a wool neck gaiter, and or actually this would be more a buff, I guess would be the right title for this. This has turned out to be really, really nice. So it's kind of light, easy to breathe through, not super warm, which is kind of what I like about it. But overall, it's quite a fantastic piece of gear. Anyone that's used a buff knows how that works. I like to use it in wintertime to cover my mouth. I'll put it over my pillow in the summertime because it feels nice and soft. It's not scratchy like some wool is. So yeah, very nice. So for all this gear, I will go ahead and just put up the price on the screen so you can see how much it is at the time of recording. So yeah, the buff. They have a lot of good deals on it. If you buy something, a lot of times they'll throw things in for free. This is a little backpack that they have that is actually really quite nice. It weighs almost nothing, and I can also put the weight up for you out on the screen. But it has the main compartment. Even has a little hook and loop here, Velcro for a water bladder if you wanted to put that in there. It's the cutest little thing. It even has these little elastic side bottle pockets. So it's really quite impressive. I'm pretty sure I got this for free or for only a couple bucks when I bought something else that was more expensive. It has these little hooks here if you have a water bladder and you want to run the hose through there. So yeah, really cute. Something else that you often get thrown in for free is their pillows, stretch pillows. And actually, this is the first model where it doesn't have any of the little sticky bumps on the back and no strap. I found this to be pretty comfortable, actually. It's a pretty nice pillow, but I tend to like pillows that have a strap on them so that I don't lose them in the middle of the night and they keep scooting out behind me. It's still a good pillow, but when they improved it, this is actually their taller pillow, which I really, really like, having that extra height to it. But as you can see, it also has the little tabs that you can hook on a strap. So I just put a little elastic strap on there so it wouldn't move around between that and the little dots on the bottom. It does a really good job. But that's the stretch pillow. And once again, they'll put up prices on this stuff. Current prices, I should say. This is a Dragon wool hoodie. It's one of the first things I bought, actually. And it's pretty heavy overall. I don't know what the ounces are, but it's a fantastic winter and shoulder season hoodie. I love it. One of the things I love about wool is it just doesn't stink. I mean, you can wear it for quite a while and you don't really have to worry about it. Where polyester, maybe it's just me, but I can make polyester stink in a hurry. So unfortunately, but the wool is really, really nice that way. So this has the thumb holes, which I really like when you're layering with stuff. It's so nice to have those. A little extra coverage on the hands if they're cold as well. So really nothing but good things to say about this. I couldn't use it in the summertime is the only catch for me, but otherwise it's just absolutely fantastic. So ting ting, another check mark for Outdoor Vitals. Okay, so I did buy a pair of their thermal underwear bottoms. All these have special names. I'll put those up too. But yeah, there's the owl. Keep an eye on the owl. These things, the weight is ridiculous. They weigh almost nothing. And I wear them mostly to sleep in. They have this nice brushed finish on the inside, so they're super comfortable. But these are 100% polyester, so I mean, other than the smell maybe after a certain amount of time of sweating in them could be a problem. I do find polyester to be a little clammy in a sleeping bag if I get too warm. So otherwise, these are fantastic. And like I said, I mean, they weigh almost nothing. So that's always nice, right? And they're quite warm for their weight. All right, on to the Sawtooth pants. I remember the name. The Sawtooth pants. I bought this about the same time I got the Dragon Wool, about 3 years ago. These have got a lot of miles on them, to say the least. They've been quite good. They get a little bit hot in the middle of summertime, but they do have these zippered vents on the side, and I found that to be pretty nice. It's not quite enough to cool them down as much as I'd like, but I can't complain because at least it has them. So that's been a big advantage there. And they are tough. They are super tough. I have beat the heck out of these. Worst thing I've ever done to them is burn holes down here from a campfire. But, you know, any pant would do that. They do have a built-in gaiter, so it will attach. It's got a little hook that you can attach onto your shoelaces and then cinch it up so it's tight. So, and it works pretty good actually. So if the pants are long enough, you get them long enough, they'll keep the rocks out for sure. But, and they, oh, you know, the other thing about this I really like is the side pocket. They have a little they have a little zippered pocket here on the side that fits a cell phone or whatever you want to put on that side over there. I did have a problem, however, and I still need to fix this. As you can see, I have a safety pin there. The belt pulled loose, so I'm gonna have to go back in and sew that. I don't know, think about how many times I pulled on that. I guess it's not that big a deal, but yeah, I mean, they've done really well. And the material itself is holding up fantastic, so I have a feeling I'll have those a couple more years. I am gonna wear those on the PCT, so we'll see what happens. That'll take a beating for sure. All right, so moving on to the quilt. I have a 15 degree Stormloft quilt. So these are all color coded. So this particular quilt is blue. This is their second iteration. I think they're on the third now. But overall, it's been absolutely fabulous. It's rated to 15 degrees and uses these pad straps to attach the two of them you use. Rated to 15 degrees. I've had it down to 25, maybe 20, and was still warm in it. So Outdoor Vitals is kind of known for their ratings to be comfort ratings and not survival ratings. So like, it's a little confusing, I know, when you're trying to pick out a quilt or a sleeping bag. It seems like every manufacturer has a different rating on their quilts and sleeping bags. Drives me crazy. There's no standardization there. It's kind of like sleeping pads. They can be tested, which is more standard. I mean, but if you talk to people that use them, it still doesn't seem to match up every time. So you just kind of have to watch YouTube videos of people that use them and try it yourself. The only two ways to really find out. So the other bag I have, and I have a whole review on this bag, so I'll just link that down in the description below. But this is the Summit sleeping bag, and this particular one's a 0 degree, so like I said, I have a whole review on this, but overall it's absolutely fantastic. Super warm bag, especially for the weight. Very good construction. The one gripe I had is the zipper in the center. I just don't like that. It's too hard to get in and out of, for one, and the zipper kind of sits down lower and kind of presses up a little too tight, and you lose heat through it, even though it's got a fantastic baffle through there. So I don't know why it would do that, but it does. At least that's been my experience. But there's not a reason to get rid of it, I can tell you that. It's a fantastic sleeping bag. And the two together, I haven't tried that before, but I think if I tried using both together, I could probably get that down to 10 below, maybe 15 below or so. I should try that. I don't think it's gonna get cold enough the rest of this winter, however. Okay, so I have the Nova Pro jacket. So this is a big upgrade to the 4 Claws 100 that I have, even though it's an absolutely fabulous jacket, and I can only really say good things about it. I did upgrade to this one for shoulder season and winter so that I'd have something a little bit warmer. And I'm even thinking about taking this on the PCT with my lighter quilt, just in case it does get too cold. But once again, I'll give you the numbers on it as far as weights and stuff. But it does have pit zips, so that's pretty dang nice in a parka like this, or not parka, but a jacket like this, because venting can be really important if you're hiking at all with a jacket on. It does have zippered pockets. It will fold into its own pocket right here, so you can pack it all up into the pocket, so you don't need a stuff sack for it. The hood is also, it has the toggle in the back to pull it tighter, as well as the outside has the 2 drawstrings, so you can pull it all the way around your face. And also, I mean, if it got super cold and I had my 15-degree quilt, it might be nice to have something like this to sleep in. So still trying to figure out what that's going to be. I'll be trying to figure out what I'm going to bring. I'll just have to try different things and see what works and what doesn't work. So I think finally, last thing I'll go over is my Tesher rain jacket. This is my second one. So my first one actually leaked right down here in that corner. Somehow it didn't weld properly, I guess. And I was in a downpour, and it was the first test of the jacket, so I was excited. I'm like, yeah, here we go. And I was soaked from about the middle of my chest down, just completely soaked. And it had just poured out through here to the inside. I sent it back to Outdoor Vitals and let them know what happened. They tested it and they just shot me out a new one. So I mean, I can't complain about that. And all the customer service I've had with these, I upgraded my quilt, for example, and they gave me a decent price for my old one. And they're so easy to work with. So you just call them up and talk to them if you have any questions, because they are super to talk to. This also has pit zips. I haven't done a review on this one, but I will after I had it in the rain. It's a great wind jacket, I can tell you that. I've used it a lot for that. It is so amazingly light as well and super comfortable, but it does have the pit zips. I kind of wish those were bigger. I don't think they vent enough, but I'm sure that's a weight savings and a cost savings. So I mean, everything's a trade-off, right? No matter what you buy. All these materials, I mean, none of these really breathe well enough. That's just the way they are. So if you're going to wear something like this, you wouldn't want to be super active probably. And that's no fault of this particular jacket. I feel like they're all that way. So yeah, if you have any questions about any of that gear, let me know, because I probably missed something. And I'm sure I have another piece of Outdoor Vitals gear somewhere I'm going to trip over when I leave here. I'll be like, oh, I forgot about that one. But overall, I mean, it's a fantastic place to buy things, so I highly recommend you do that. Give them a shot. Pricing is one of the main reasons I did it, because what you get for the money is pretty hard to beat. But I mean, overall, I buy stuff from cottage gear places and you name it. I try to spend my money in ways that are good for the people that make the gear. So I would love to test more Outdoor Vitals gear. So yeah, maybe I'll have more OV gear in the future. So Tayson, if you're listening, send me some gear. I'll test it for you. Then you get an older guy's perspective, and I think that's important. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. I mean, I need a lot more feedback from you guys to know what you want me to look at, and what you think. I really want to know what you think, actually. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to make me rich and famous, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.